All right, welcome back. And of course, in just a short while, we'll be having that conversation around financial inclusion and the role of banks, the role of digital lenders, and also different fintechs that have popped up. But first, let's have a look at other stories making headlines now. Central Bank Governor Kamau Thuge now claims that there is no room for austerity measures in government. Thuge, while speaking during Equity Bank's official opening of the Kenya and DRC 2023 Investor Roadshow, says that the government, for the government to meet its functions, more revenue has to be generated. Argued that cutback in government spending do little to curb the country's economic slump.
I know sometimes we think that there's a lot to cut on expenditures, but you'll be surprised to know that if you just look at the debt service, and leaving aside the domestic debt, if you look at just the interest payments on domestic debt, interest payment on external debt, and then external debt amortization, you see it may come to around maybe even 1.2 trillion. That's just on debt. Then you add salaries. Yeah? Salaries are probably somewhere maybe 800 billion. Yeah? Let's say it's 800 billion. You add the two, you're already at 2 trillion. Yeah? And then maybe add another 400 billion to county governments. Yeah? You're already at 2.4 to 2.5 trillion. Yeah? And that's the ordinary revenue you're actually targeting to collect for this year. So so it leaves very little else to run the activities of the government. So in my view, this idea of fiscal consolidation, which we must have, and we must have it to reduce our vulnerability to all the issues that high debt ratios raise. It has to come from revenue mobilization. I think there is very little room for sharp expenditure cuts, and we don't want to cut development expenditures.